next piece, written by Elga, English composer, Nimrod. This piece is very well known, more with symphony orchestra, but there's a concert band version. It is not easy. The slow and then play with wind instrument it's a really advanced level in music, but we like to try anyway. Nimrod. Before we play next tune, Selections from Chicago. It's a musical. And I was here 2 years ago. This group had a concert here, and then I was on one of the audience and listening to the band. Wow, this group is fantastic. And now I'm here. I'm so. It is one of the very happiest moment. So I'd like to thank all the band members and then for inviting me to join you. Thank you. Selection from Chicago. There's many nice solos. Enjoy.
Well, it appears we're going to get out of here without getting too wet, which is good. We have just a couple things left for you tonight. This first piece is another part of the tradition of the Kitsilano Boys Band. In fact, the score is written in Arthur Delamont's writing. And this is a tune called The Lost Chord. And it features first a solo trumpeter, Rob Arsenault, and then the trumpet section. It's an absolutely beautiful piece. I hope you enjoy this. The Lost Chord. Trumpet, the Kitsilano Boys Band trumpets, and the Kitsilano Boys Band alumni. Thank you, guys. That is such a beautiful piece, and it's so moving the way these people play it. When we did it 2 years ago, I was a little unprepared for the sound that they make. It was really quite extraordinary. The first time we did it in rehearsal, I was absolutely amazed, and it took me a few moments to gather myself. It's a treat to have something like this tradition in our city still, and to have so many of the alumni with us, including our guest conductor, Dal Richards. And Dal is still going strong in directing bands. He directed my West Vancouver Youth Band a few months ago, as he did last year, and he was amazing. The kids absolutely loved him. And the best moment was when he asked them, who's going to Europe with the band on tour? And the kids put their hand up and go, I went to Europe with the band, but it was different then. That was before World War II. The kids were just, oh! They just can't conceive of these ages and times. So we have one more for you if you'd like. Before we play our final piece, a march, I'd like you to give a big round of applause for Dal Richards once more. And a big round of applause for my colleague Tak and the wonderful job that he did with the band. So this is called Conbrio March. And
sorry, we have an applause for our conductor.
I tell you, it's a treat just to get to come to these rehearsals each time. Before we get to our last piece, as someone was just shouting out, I should also acknowledge our composer because he's alive. And he writes wonderful stuff. Once more for Mr. Robert Buckley. And this doesn't happen by accident or easily. These people don't rehearse regularly. This is come together. Used to be every 5 years, and it's been 2 years since the last reunion. And there's a committee that helps put this all together. And that committee is headed up by Mr. Wayne Tarling, who does an extraordinary job making this all happen. He's playing the silver sousaphone back there. Communications and makes sure that we're where we need to be, and he cracks the whip to make sure people are coming out to rehearsal, and you need an organizer like that to make something like this happen. We could not do it without him and without the committee. So thank you, Wayne, and thank you to the committee for putting this together. Now the last piece, Conbrio March. And that too. The last piece incorporates the great tune The Maple Leaf Forever. This is written by a wonderful composer named Ralph Ford, a very good friend of Bob and I's. And Ralph is from Alabama, which is where you get a lot of great Canadian music. But Ralph is an honorary Canadian. He comes up here all the time, and he's written for the West Vancouver Youth Band. He comes up and works with other bands here and with music festivals. And he wanted to write a Stars and Stripes Forever, a Sousa Stars and Stripes Forever for Canada. And so he's done that with this. You'll hear a wonderful piccolo feature in the piece, just like Stars and Stripes Forever, all over top of The Maple Leaf Forever. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and thank you again for coming out and supporting Showboat and for being here to hear the remarkable Kitsilano Boys Band alumni.
and gentlemen, the Vancouver Kitsilano Boys Band, under the musical direction of Doug Macaulay and Tak Maeda. Organizing committee, Wayne Tarling. Let's hear it for him. Would you like to see him back before 4 more years? 2 more years it is. They'll be back. We'll have the stage ready for them.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming out tonight. Looks like we're going to do one more. All right.
We forgot something very important. We forgot something very important that is a part of the tradition of the band as well. If you would rise, please, for God Save the Queen.